Me uploading Tetris gameplay is definitely not going to be a usual thing, but I think it's important for me to upload this video not only because I think I played really well for my skill level, but also as a benchmark that I can refer to, say, a year or half a year from now and see just how much I've improved. The player on the left is not me, I'm on the right, and I think he was a lot better than me, and this is not fastest I've played, but I feel like the decision making I made in this game was definitely a milestone, because being fast isn't good enough if you're still making the wrong kind of decisions, you're blocking your garbage holes, stuff like that. I feel like I made a lot of good decisions, and this ended up being a really long and intense game, and while it wasn't the fastest I've ever played, I do think that this is very significant for me. I have a really bad habit of making any T-spin that I see I can make, and it usually puts me in a pretty bad position because I have upcoming pieces that can't help me down stack, or I have to create some sort of tower and it creates an anomaly. I think I am finally getting better at realizing when it is and isn't worth to do a T-spin, and as I watch this back, I know that there's a couple times where I could have made one safely and got a little bit more of a damage advantage. Like right here, for example, I definitely could have used this S piece and created a perfectly safe T-spin, and I would have gotten an advantage on the current damage ratio. So there's definitely room for improvement. There always is going to be in a game like this. But not putting myself in a situation where I just basically immediately lose, or I'm so piece dependent that I can't do anything, is something I'm super proud of. And as I look back and watch the game again, I realize that as I come to the closing of this game 1, a lot of the reason I only won may have been because he started to misdrop here at the end of the game. This was a 11k rated player. Honestly, playing him was the most fun I think I've ever had playing Tetris. He was very good, and it was very competitive. Going into game 2, I remember how shook I was that I won, and I was super nervous, and it was a 5-minute Tetris game. That is very uncommon to have Tetris games that long for people at my skill level. You see that a lot in the upper skill levels because there's like almost stalemates a lot of the time, which I know isn't true, but like for the sake of the analogy, they're basically stalemates. So I tried to cheese them, and I didn't ruin my stack, but I was too slow to have ever recovered from this. And what really did it, outside of the misdrop, was the fact that I had put the long piece over my garbage made it so I would have had to clear 4 lines before I could actually effectively downstack. And those are the kind of decisions that I'm talking about. Like, you can be fast and you can be aggressive and you can get a bunch of T-spin doubles and stuff and have a lot of damage output. But unless you are playing smart and have flexibility with your stack, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So originally I was only going to show the game 1 because the other 2 games were typical for Tetris, I guess. But I left it in because I know that a lot of the people that are subscribed to me subscribe for stuff like Mario Maker or Mario 64, and I wanted to expose them to more openings and stuff. Both the second and third game used the DT cannon, while the first one used an Albatross opener, and I wanted them to see side 4 wide as well, since I think a lot of the people that follow me maybe have never seen one. Everyone knows Tetris, but I think a lot of people don't know competitive Tetris, so I hope this was enjoyable for people, and I doubt I'm going to have very many games where I feel like I have a breakthrough moment, but this is definitely one of them. So I hope you enjoyed it. See ya.